Hi, and welcome to Bible Stories with Activities. Today's Bible story comes from the Gospel according to Mark, chapter 9, verses 2 through 10. Jesus took Peter, James, and John and led them up a high mountain apart by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his clothes became dazzling white, such as no fuller on earth could bleach them. Then Elijah appeared to them along with Moses, and they were conversing with Jesus. Then Peter said to Jesus in reply, "Rabbi, it is good that we are here. Let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He hardly knew what to say. They were so terrified. Then a cloud came casting a shadow over them. From the cloud came a voice, "This is my beloved Son. Listen to him." Suddenly looking around, they no longer saw anyone but Jesus alone with them. As they came down from the mountain, he charged them not to relate what they had seen to anyone except when the Son of Man had risen from the dead. So they kept the matter to themselves, questioning what rising from the dead meant. For today's craft, we are going to be making tents out of popsicle stick and tissue paper. The tents are to remind us of the gospel story about Peter asking the Lord if he should build 3 tents for Elijah, Moses, and Jesus, but they're also to remind us that God chose to pitch his tent among us because he wants to live with us and wants us to be his family. So we are going to make a tent to remind us of that. The supplies that you will need to make your tent are 7 popsicle sticks, and a square of tissue paper the color of your choice. You will also need either a glue stick or Elmer's glue, or I like to use hot glue because it's faster. But if you use hot glue, please have your mom or dad help you with it. All right, so first to start with our tent, we are going to take 3 popsicle sticks. Our 3 popsicle sticks, we're going to want to make them into a triangle. So I put one on the bottom like this, and then I'm going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to put hot glue on one of the corners, and then I'm going to take the popsicle stick and I'm going to stick it straight up like so. And you want to hold it there for a little bit to make sure it sticks. Then I'm going to turn my popsicle and I'm going to put glue on this end of the popsicle stick, and I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to stick another popsicle stick there, kind of angle it slightly, and hold it there for a few seconds until it sets. And then, let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put glue now at the top of one of these popsicle sticks. And I'm going to now stick them together to form a triangle. And then you should have a triangle that can stand up like this. All right, so that's our first part of our tent. So we'll just hold it together so it sticks. And then we're going to repeat this step with the other 3 popsicles. All right, once you've got both of your triangles made, you are then going to take your final popsicle stick and you are going to glue this popsicle stick between both of your triangles. So you're going to want to put glue in one of the corners, and then you're going to stick your popsicle stick up and down through it like so, and then hold it in there, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other corner of your other triangle. Put a little bit of glue in here, and then stick your popsicle stick in there. So then you have a brace going between your 2 triangles so that you can put your tissue paper over top of it to make a tent. So now you're going to take your tissue paper and you're going to lay it across like a tent. And you can glue the corners of your tissue paper to each end of your triangle. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. And now you have your very own tent. It's not the prettiest, but it's here to remind you that Jesus pitched his tent among us because he wants us to know that we are a part of his family and that he loves us. So I hope you enjoyed today's activity.